I never thought I would struggle with intimacy in my marriage. Before we got married, I imagined that love, passion, and connection would come naturally and effortlessly, and for a while, it did. My husband and I were inseparable, laughing, playing, and sharing every little detail of our lives. Our bond was deep, not just emotionally, but physically as well. But somewhere along the way, things changed. At first, I ignored it. We were both busy with our careers, the kids, church responsibilities, and the endless list of things to do every day. Life had become a routine, and in that routine, intimacy started to feel like an afterthought. Our conversations were mostly about schedules, finances, or the children. The spark that once made us eager to be close to each other had faded into something that felt more like obligation than desire. At night, I would lay beside him, longing for him to reach for me, to remind me that I was still the woman he once pursued so passionately. But he didn't, and I, in turn, pretended I didn't care. I would roll to my side, scrolling endlessly on my phone, convincing myself that sleep was more important than feeling wanted. In my heart, insecurities started creeping in. Was I no longer attractive? Was I too tired? Too distracted? Had he lost interest in me? I found myself comparing our marriage to those I saw online, to friends who boasted about how their husbands couldn't keep their hands off them. Instead of talking to him about it, I withdrew. The walls between us grew higher, and even when we were in the same room, we felt miles apart. Then one night, after yet another silent evening, I couldn't take it anymore. I turned to him in bed and said the words I had been too afraid to say for months. Do you still find me attractive? He looked up from his phone, startled. What? I swallowed the lump in my throat. I feel like we're distant. I feel like you don't want me the way you used to. His expression shifted from surprise to concern. He sat up and looked at me closely, as if trying to read between my words. That's not true. I love you, I want you, but I thought you were the one who wasn't interested anymore. His words hit me hard. All this time I thought he was the one pulling away, but in reality, he had been feeling the same way. I thought you were too tired, he continued. Every time I wanted to be close, you seemed distracted or exhausted, so I stopped pushing. I felt tears welling in my eyes. How had we let ourselves drift this far apart? That night we talked for hours about everything. About how stress and exhaustion had taken over, how we had been misreading each other's signals, and how unspoken expectations had created a silent gap between us. He admitted that he missed me, not just physically but emotionally. I admitted that I had let insecurities and overthinking stop me from reaching out to him. Then, for the first time in a long time, we prayed together about it. I had spent so much time overanalyzing, comparing, and assuming, but I had never actually surrendered the issue to God. We held hands and asked God to help us reconnect, to heal whatever had been broken between us, and to bring back the love and passion that we once had. And something shifted that night. It wasn't just about fixing our physical relationship, it was about realigning our hearts, about remembering why we chose each other in the first place. The next few weeks were different. We made a conscious effort to prioritize each other, not just in the bedroom, but in everyday life. We sent sweet messages during the day, held hands while walking, took moments to laugh together, and spoke words of affirmation to each other. And intimacy, it stopped feeling like a chore, and I started feeling like love again. Looking back, I realized how close we came to letting silence ruin something beautiful. But communication and prayer saved us. They reminded us that marriage isn't just about passion, about effort, about choosing each other every single day, and most importantly, about letting God be at the center of it all. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'd love to hear from you in the comments.